Hey everybody, Rob here from Rob's Holiday Decor Reviews, and today I have a very special inflatable review for you today. Normally I only do products that are new on the market or relatively new, and very rarely do anything that's classic or vintage. But for those of you who are familiar with the channel, happen to know that during Christmas time, one of the themes I always have in my yard is Rudolph. So I got my hands on a vintage Rudolph. This is supposed to be new in the box. I found this on eBay. So we're gonna find out together if it actually was. The box isn't in the greatest of shape, but the inflatable inside is supposed to be brand new. So we're gonna find out, but let's take a quick look. Okay, so it came in this, just regular box that it was shipped in. I went ahead and opened it up a little bit. It's covered with newspaper, and unfortunately it reeks of smoke. But okay, so you can see this isn't a huge inflatable by any means, but and my goodness, it reeks of smoke. Ooh, it smells pretty bad. Okay, so this is the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 4 foot tall. It was manufactured exclusively for Walgreens, produced by Gemmy. You can see it looks just like the animation Rudolph. Looks like there's some snow here and like he's jumping a little bit. Of course, he's got his red nose and has a looks like a name tag on him, and like a little red necklace that goes around that. I'm going to show you around the box. Looks like it originally sold for $19.99. I got this for $65, which I thought was a pretty good deal. But if you look, this was made in 2005. So this is quite old, 15, almost 16 years old. But the coolest thing is, for being a 4 foot inflatable, it has a base fan. So I've heard that there for a while that Gemmy put base fans in some of their smaller inflatables. So let's just take another look. And then we'll take a look inside and see if this truly is brand new. This is where the main box damage is, right here, but honestly, it's not a big deal to me. But all right, let's take a look inside. Okay. I like how it has the actual Rudolph from the claymation movie. It up. All right, so I didn't know what I would see when I opened this up. I didn't know if there would be like a cover up here, but there's not. You can smell the smoke. So that's the inflatable. It's pretty tiny. Inside you got a set that appears to be, can't tell if these are brand new or not. They could be. They don't look like, I don't see any dirt remnants or anything like that. So these have definitely not been used. And then you got a plug, and the plug looks pretty clean. So I'm guessing that has not been used. And then you've got a vintage instruction manual, which is not quite as thick as the ones they have today. So, and the cord, I can't really tell, but the cord's pretty long for this small of an inflatable. All right, so I'm going to get this plugged in. Okay, so let's get this plugged in. The cord on this thing is seriously long. Fired right up. It's for a 15-year-old inflatable. That's definitely a good sign. Its head needs a little primping. So obviously this is baby Rudolph. He doesn't have his antlers yet. So this is from the beginning of the show. Whew, the smoke smell, my word. It's strong. Okay, so there it is. You can see it's got the little clear tube at the bottom, so it looks like he's jumping off the ground. A little snow patch. He needs straightened up here and there. Now, I had heard a slight criticism of this one, and that was that his head would sometimes lean, and I can totally see how that might be an issue with this guy. Especially if you got like moisture or something in there. I can see how that would be a problem. So let me take a good. Yeah, his head definitely leans a little bit. Yeah, I could easily see how that would be an issue. I mean, you really have to like hold him up. And this little area here, I don't know if that can be fixed at all. I mean, it's really cool that it's, you know, from 2005, and that is a based fan, basically what you would have today, a 3-footer, but this is supposed to be 4 feet. But it's slightly disappointing. That head will need, I'll have to see if I can tweak it a little bit. It feels like it has like a heavy bulb in here. It's got like one of those, you can see, like bulb casings, and it's kind of heavy. I think that's part of the problem. The head is flipping. I think on a cool, clear, calm night, it won't be much of an issue. Let's see what he looks like in the dark. So, I mean, he lights up really well. Take a walk around. I mean, you can definitely tell he's Rudolph, and obviously it says Rudolph. All right, turn the lights back on. All right, so now I'm gonna quickly give this guy a Rob rating. So I'm gonna have to do value based on his price back in the day. So he was $19.99 back in the day, and he comes with a base fan. And I don't know how much inflatables cost back then, but I assume that's a fairly decent deal. So I would say value-wise, he's probably a 7 out of 10. Durability-wise, this head, that's going to be annoying. So I got to give him a 6 out of 10. And then wow factor, I mean, he's Rudolph, and there's a lot of Rudolph inflatables. So I would say probably a 6 out of 10 there as well. So that would take us to 19 out of 30. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys real quick. I don't usually have too many vintage items on the channel. So this is kind of cool. My only big complaint is the head. But I don't know. I think if I mess around with it a little bit, I could probably get it to where it's somewhat decent. I wish his mouth was a little bit better. But overall, not too bad. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next review.